Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of The Daily. It's Friday, May 20th here with Jason Seguini. I'm Nick Fershaw, and Jay, let's take a look at some of the biggest storylines in MLS this weekend, starting with the SuperClasico. Chivas USA playing host to the LA Galaxy Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2 and ESPN Deportes. And Jay, the Galaxy traditionally have controlled this rivalry.
Yeah, the LA Galaxy have won 12 of 20 matchups that they've played against Chivas USA. They took both games last year. Remember that free kick David Beckham hit against Zach Thornton. The LA Galaxy bring the stars. Landon Donovan, David Beckham, Juan Pablo Angel. You know what to expect coming from them. Chivas USA, though, has been playing very well lately. They've been getting results. They've been doing it with the mentality that Real Salt Lake had and Robin Fraser brought from there, and that is the team is the star. They don't really have anyone standing out, but all the players are stepping up. They played with a ton of energy last week against the Red Bulls and got a big win there as well.
And we learned today about some interesting plans for the future of Chivas USA. They're looking to potentially turn their team into an all-California-based team, somewhat like their sister club down in Mexico. You can learn more about that on MLSsoccer.com in the kickoff. And another reminder, there is a live chat for that SuperClasico matchup on MLSsoccer.com Saturday night. Let's move on to another game Saturday night. The Houston Dynamo playing host to the New York Red Bulls, 8:30 p.m. You can watch that online at Matchday Live. But Jay, you might not see Thierry Henry.
Yeah, right now Thierry Henry is listed as questionable with a knee injury that supposedly he suffered while scoring the goal last week. That said, you know the Red Bulls are trying to keep expectations down. I expect him to play down there. If he doesn't, though, it's probably Juan Agudelo coming off the bench for the Red Bulls. Not too bad if you're Hans Backe to be calling him off the bench.
And Thierry Henry also in the news on Thursday, shooting down the comments that reported that he had asked Robert Pires, his former teammate at Arsenal, to join the Red Bulls in MLS. Henry said, "I never gave that interview." So it's hot stove season. We're going to hear a lot of rumors and a lot of talk about players coming to MLS. Henry shooting those ones down about Pires.
Yeah, and of course now there are rumors today of David Trezeguet, who we've seen rumors of him before in MLS, and just wait till this afternoon for Henry to shoot those down too.
Yeah, it's silly season, definitely. Let's move on to another game Saturday night. The Philadelphia Union playing host to the Chicago Fire, 8 p.m. on Galavision. And Jay, the Union needs some help offensively.
Yeah, everybody's pointing to Sebastian Letou, of course, with their scoring troubles. The fact is, it's the Union as a team that isn't scoring goals. They have a lot of guys in the midfield that are having trouble generating offense to get the attackers in good position. You look on the other side of this, Chicago Fire, they're undefeated in 4 games. Now that's 4 ties in a row, and I'm not sure if you're a Chicago fan that you'd be happy with it, because when you look at them in the standings, they're in 8th place. They need to get a W. They need to get a W soon, and they're hoping to do it against the Union.
One last game out on the West Coast. The San Jose Earthquakes looking for their 2nd straight win. They're at home against the New England Revolution, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. You can catch that online on Matchday Live.
Yeah, Chris Wondolowski heating up earlier this season than he did last season. See if he can beat his 18 goals from last year. Looking at New England, though, traveling across country, you'd think this game sets up well for San Jose. But the New England Revolution have quietly done pretty well at holding on to the middle position in the Eastern Conference. That said, if they win this game and results go correct for them, they could end up in 1st place by the end of the weekend.
The New England Revolution, by the way, have traveled across the country, 3 time zones, more than any other team in MLS this season. They're back on the West Coast this weekend. There's 2 other games on Sunday we want to mention. Real Salt Lake at FC Dallas and Colorado Rapids playing host to Toronto FCJ. Which one sticks out for you?
Well, Real Salt Lake has yet to win in Dallas since they came into the league. Of course, that's Jason Kreis's former team, so we'll see if he can get them fired up and get some points down in Big D.
Well, for more talk about the weekend's action, you can check out the latest edition of Extra Time Radio. On Thursday, we had Shep Messing and Hercules Gomez from the U.S. national team, and Alan Hopkins. Nobody knows this SuperClasico rivalry better than him.
Yeah, Alan Hopkins has been calling games for both teams for years now, so he has some good insight to both teams.
Well, make sure you check out Extra Time Radio on Buzzsprout and iTunes, and for a preview of all the weekend's action, log on to MLSsoccer.com.